14 more, y'all. 14 more. Let's get it going, man. Just be humble. You know what I mean? 14 more, baby. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the Pelicans tonight again, man. And I'm not going to lie to you. I've been waiting for this one all day long. Like, yo, we need to, this is how we respond. I think that we one of the best teams that responded. Now, I will address the Pelicans first, man. If any of the fans feel like it was some referee cooking tonight, I 100% agree with you. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely some on our side, but in our defense, y'all hit the bonus every single quarter before us, except for the fourth. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying. But I do think there was a little, you know what I mean. But Pelicans, y'all got some heart. Y'all stretched it out at the end. It was supposed to be like an 8-point win or a 10-point win, but y'all stretched it and pulled it to a 3. But I feel like if he was really watching the game, you know what it was. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they just decided to wake up and play a little bit too late. A little bit too late. You know what I mean? Just a little bit too late. But it was a good game, you know what I'm saying? And pass off to y'all. Y'all got heart for sure. But gotta get back to the squad, man. Gotta get back to the team, baby. So, man, this game, dog, this game. Shout out to DeAndre Ayton. Shout out to DeAndre Ayton for sure. You know what I'm saying? Finished with 28 points. And he had 21 at halftime, and he was carrying the load. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, like I'm telling, if you watch the Suns fans, you already know. If you watch the Suns, CP3 is not going to do nothing that first 3 quarters. He's not going to do. He's looking for somebody to carry the team. So, or he. That's why Book is so instrumental in the first half is just getting so many looks or whatever, because Book is going to carry, CP3 going to close. So, you know what I'm saying? They switched it off and did Aiden tonight, and he was killing Valanciunas. Larry Nance stepped in and did do a good job defending him in the second half and the third and fourth quarter. So, you know what I mean? But I got to give him his credit. But like I said, CP3 he decided to cut it on, and then when he cut it on, it's kind of hard to, you know what I mean? He's been there. He done did it so many times. But Cameron Payne, sit your ass down. Please. Please. 1 for 5? Please sit your ass. Monty, stop sub. We got Aaron Holiday back there, man. He not here. Cameron Payne is like, I'm this close to being like, look, man, we need to whisper in Cameron Payne ear and just say, we got to let you go. We got to let you go. Cause it's like, dog, like I gave you a pass during the season just because I know what you can do in the playoffs. And I get it, it's 3 games in. But dog, like this is ridiculous. You blowing layups, you missing wide open 3 balls, you turning the ball over, like you're not playing. It's like, yo, what are you doing out there? You know what I mean? Like when we had you out there in the second half, y'all that unit blew the 13-point lead. So it's just like, what are we doing, man? For real. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mikal Bridges, finished with 17. And I know a lot of people kind of kill Jay Crowder. They kind of go in on him on the stats or whatever. But like I said, I feel like he did a good job on BI in the first half. And I feel like whenever he was guarding him, he did pretty good. It was just whenever they switched and put Mikal on him, but for whatever reason, BI just like it's just a green light whenever he see Mikal Bridges, for whatever reason. But I feel like it's one of those situations too where it's just like, you know how it goes, because Jay Crowder hit a clutch 3 or clutch 2 at the end, and I feel like you know how that go. Like if you play at the park or whatever, like the weakest dude on the court always hit the, you know what I'm saying, always hit the game winner, or he always hit the clutch shot that, you know what I mean. So, or he always hit the one that's needed. So I'll take that. I'll take that trade-off. But I feel like defensively we came out, was aggressive tonight. We was hungry, and we need to keep this hunger throughout game 4 and game 5. You know what I mean? We don't need to lay up. We don't need to listen to the outside noise and everybody saying, "Oh, Suns and whoop and Suns and that." Don't just lock in, man. It's time to lock in now. You know what I mean? So I'm extremely proud of this dub, and then I'm gonna get it to CP3 with 28 and 14. That's just what he do. You know what I mean? Like that's just what he do. Like the first 3 quarters, he not gonna do nothing. But we done seen it too many times, man. Where he took over, where he take over in the fourth. That game 2, he couldn't do it because I guess he just waited too long, or I feel like the air was kind of just out of everybody after D Book went down or whatever. Like I feel like everybody just was disengaged. You know what I mean? And CP3 stepped up, and I didn't know if he was gonna do it tonight, but I gotta stop doubting my boy. I didn't know he was gonna do it because that first half, that first 3 quarters, I think he only hit like maybe 2 shots. Like I was like, yo, this is looking ugly out here, CP3. Like, but I guess, like I said, that's another thing too. Coming into the game, people's like, "Oh, CP3 needs to be aggressive and da da da." But I feel like I said, I feel like I like how he do it. If he can get everybody else involved and we can just stay afloat just until the fourth, he can bring it home. So if we can do that, so if you can understand that, just as long as we can stay afloat up into the fourth, CP3 can bring it home. You know what I mean? And I'll take that every single time. Cameron Johnson, man, come on, man. We gotta knock that. We gotta knock them threes down. We gotta knock them three balls down. This is unacceptable. He hit, I think it was 2 or 3 or three or four tonight, but I just like I said, I feel like we should get more shots, and I feel like it's Monty's kind of fault the reason why he's not getting more burn. I see why Landry Shaman's out there. He played good for his time, but I feel like he overstayed his welcome just a little bit. Just a little bit tiny. And shout out to Landry Shaman. Finished with 5, but I feel like he did more. You know what I mean? I feel like he was out there doing more. He was doing a good job defensively. JaVale McGee. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what we signed you for, dog. This is what, you know what I'm saying? This is what that 15 and 3 rebounds. You know what I mean? You was just dominating the paint. DA and him was just taking turns, just and you know what I'm saying? Like when it was off the bench. And I feel like that's the key for us winning moving forward. We got to be able to get Jackson Hayes. We got to be able to get Larry Nance. We got to get Valanciunas in foul trouble. Because at the end of the day, I feel like if we can drive at them enough, we can get them in foul trouble. We can play them off the court. You know what I'm saying? And then once we play them off the court, we can just feast in the paint and then just stay afloat up until, you know what I'm saying, until CP3 is ready to get it done and just, you know what I'm saying, bring it home. But overall, man, I feel like it was a good team win. It's just one win, man. So we still got, you know what I'm saying, 2 more to go. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't go around, you know what I mean? Just take it one game at a time, one series at a time. Hopefully D Book come back, even though I have been seeing like a lot of stuff like, like 2-3 weeks. But I just feel personally, I feel like D Book not going to let us go outside. So I do think that if it was an in case emergency, I think that Book would be all right, like I'm playing. Because realistically, he played on a pulled hamstring in the finals. Like he pulled his hamstring game 3. And that game was terrible. We got blew out the water, and he finished with like maybe 18 points, and it was like terrible shooting. Like he was like 4 for like 28 or something, like something crazy. And then he came back the next game and dropped 40. So you know what I mean. But like I said, I feel like we can still get it done. We can still, you know what I'm saying? We just got to stay in, lock in, and just stick to the game plan. But the only hardest thing about this series is that Willie Green know everything about us. He know everything we about to do. He know all the sets. He know our tendencies and everything. So I just feel like that in itself just make it a little bit hard because they're not playing like no regular HC. So I got to give Pelicans some credit. If you throw Zion in that mix, woof, they dangerous. They dangerous for sure. So, you know what I mean? So if you're a Pelicans fan, I definitely wouldn't hang my hat low down right now, especially, or whatever the case may be. But Suns, we just got to take care of business, man. We got a bigger calling. We got something we got to get to. You know what I'm saying? We got to just take it one game at a time, man. So till next time, man. Peace.